the most evil person you've ever met? My senior year of high school, we had this nurse at our small town clinic named Rachel. Everyone loved her. She was in her 30s, always smiling, soft voice, the kind that made you feel calm even before the meds kicked in. She baked cookies for patients, remembered birthdays, even gave out little toy ducks to scared kids. Everyone called her Angel in Scrubs. When my grandpa got pneumonia, they kept him overnight for observation. Rachel was his nurse. She had a reputation. People said she had a sixth sense for emergencies, like she could feel when a patient was about to crash. More than once, someone would suddenly go into cardiac arrest, and Rachel would swoop in, call the code, do CPR, bark out instructions, and somehow save the day. She had a wall of thank you cards behind the nurse's station. There was even a newspaper article about her pinned up. Local nurse saves 9th patient in 2 months. But something felt off that night. I stayed with Grandpa, sitting in the chair by his bed while he dozed. Around midnight, Rachel came in to check his vitals and give him his regular meds. She smiled at me, asked if I needed anything, then casually pulled out a syringe. Doctor added something new for his breathing, she said. Grandpa was barely awake, mumbled okay, and she injected it into his IV. Then she patted his arm. I'll check on you in a bit. 20 minutes later, Grandpa started making this low, wet, choking sound. His heart monitor went wild. I jumped up and hit the call button. Rachel came rushing in like a movie hero. What's happening? I asked. She didn't answer, just yelled for the crash cart and started chest compressions. They stabilized him. The doctor came in and thanked her, said she probably saved his life, but I couldn't stop thinking about that extra syringe. The next day, I paid closer attention. Rachel was assigned to room 12 that morning, an elderly woman named Mrs. Chen. I saw her walk in with her normal supplies, and that same syringe. 20 minutes later, alarms. Rachel saved her too. Everyone clapped. I started writing stuff down. Times, names, meds, crashes. I even borrowed a charger from a nurse and started recording audio when I could. 3 more people crashed under Rachel's care that week. 3 more times she miraculously saved them. By Friday, I was done guessing. That night, I pretended to be asleep when she came in. My phone was tucked under the blanket, recording. She gave Grandpa his regular meds, and then the syringe. Only this time, I heard her whisper it, just a little closer to the edge, and then I'll bring you right back. She injected whatever it was, then sat down and looked at her watch like she was waiting. 15 minutes later, Grandpa's vitals nosedived again. She jumped into action, called for help, and once again saved him. But I had it all on tape. Her voice, her timing, everything. I snuck out and called my dad. At first, he told me I was being paranoid. Then I played him the audio. He went silent. That night, we called the police. The investigation lasted 3 months. Turns out Rachel had been doing this for 2 years, injecting patients with just enough of the wrong meds to cause a medical emergency, then saving them. She wasn't trying to kill anyone, just hurt them enough that she could step in and look like a hero. They found a scrapbook in her car, photos of patients she'd saved, newspaper articles, handwritten notes next to each one, another life saved, guardian angel. They almost died without me. She had stats written down like she was keeping score in some twisted video game. Rachel was arrested and charged with 12 counts of aggravated assault. Not attempted murder. The prosecutor said she was never trying to kill anyone, just manipulate the situation so she could rescue them. She was playing God for attention, for validation, for the rush of being the savior. But the scariest part? No one would have believed it if I hadn't caught that audio. Everyone thought she was perfect. Everyone but me.